Good afternoon all. Well, over the next few days it will be largely dry and settled. Tomorrow for most of us the driest, sunniest, warmest day of the week, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's when we'll see more in the way of showers or longer spells of rain and a bit of a cool down in those temperatures. So this afternoon for most of us it will be an improving picture where we have some mistiness, especially close to the coast. That should continue to lift, and then where we do have the cloud, I think that should continue to thin and break over the coming hours. So by the time we get to the latter part of this afternoon, more of us will see some sunshine. Today's highs then 11 to 17 Celsius, and not too much of a breeze either. As for tonight then, mostly clear skies are expected. There will be some patchy cloud swirling around. The winds will tend to fall light too, so that will trigger some patchy mist and fog. And it will be cold enough, especially in some rural locations, for the chance for a touch of frost. I think some spots rurally getting down to around freezing. As for your Wednesday forecast then, higher pressure building in, and that will just settle things down and help to deflect any weather systems that head in our direction. So we'll start off on quite a chilly note, the chance for a touch of frost. Any of that early mist and fog will readily lift, and then most of us will end up with a dry and bright day with a good deal of sunshine. One main exception though, so that's because there's quite a lot of moisture running up through the Irish Sea. So for the likes of Pembrokeshire, Ceredigion, parts of Gwynedd and Anglesey, here we could see some coastal mist and fog and a bit more in the way of low cloud further inland. But for most of us it will be a warm day in that sunshine. Temperatures locally getting up to around 17 Celsius. Not too much of a breeze around. And Thursday, that's where we expect more in the way of cloud. I think during daytime hours though, that persistent rain should hold off. So it's a sort of situation where under that thickest cloud, the chance for some patchy rain and drizzle. Temperatures a bit lower, so highs of around 15 Celsius further east. And then on Friday, we would have seen a cold front go through. Behind that, some cooler air, but also showers, some heavy, the risk for hail and thunder, maybe a little bit of snow over the mountain tops. That's your latest, George.
Thank you very much, Sabrina.
Did Sabrina?
Hi, Nick. I didn't, but I know some of our weather watchers did. Now, it's thought to have happened where we've had sunlight hitting that frozen rocket fuel, reflecting it, and that's why it's thought that we had that glow in the sky, the spiral. Now, back down on planet Earth, does look changeable. We do have warmer conditions tomorrow, then cooling down thereafter, and it will be dry for most of us until the time we get to Thursday. Speaking of dry, it's been a drier than average month. As you've probably noticed, Aberdaron, we've only just seen 5 millimetres of rainfall. Not much rainfall in the forecast either through the end of the month. As for tonight, then we're expecting mostly clear conditions, some patchy mist and fog. It will be cold enough inland for some of us to see the chance for a touch of frost, with overnight lows typically 1 to 5 Celsius. Our Wednesday forecast, then I think most of us will see dry and bright conditions with a good deal of sunshine. One main exception though, plenty of moisture running up through the Irish Sea. So I think for some areas including Pembrokeshire, Gwynedd, Anglesey, we'll probably see some coastal mist and sea fog. Cardigan Bay area may just fare a little bit better, and the warmest day of the week for many of us. Temperatures locally up to 17 Celsius. Further out then on Thursday, we've got this cold front working its way across the country. That will introduce more in the way of rain. So Thursday then in more detail, we're expecting breezier conditions, more in the way of cloud, daytime hours, some patchy rain and drizzle. But I think the more persistent rain will arrive on Thursday night into Friday. Looking further out then through the outlook, on Friday we're expecting a cooler day, more in the way of showers, some of which could be on the heavy, possibly thundery side too. On Saturday, there should be some sunshine to start the day. That does coincide with the next partial solar eclipse. Through this weekend, we will see some high spring tides, so that's building through this weekend, peaking on Monday. So just a note, if you are heading to the coast, there could be some coastal flood alerts issued. And then into the early part of next week, we should see some brighter conditions, higher pressure building in, and temperatures a little bit higher. That's your latest, Nick.
Sabrina, thanks very much.